Hey y'all, welcome to episode 7 of Cocktails with Christoph, where I teach you how to make classic cocktails once a week. Today we're going to do a Negroni and a classic Boulevardier. What you're going to need is gin, Campari, sweet vermouth, and an orange. This is going to be a stirred cocktail, so you do not need a cocktail shaker. Alright, so a Negroni is traditionally an equal parts cocktail. But through a lot of taste testing and experimentation, I found that I prefer a non-equal parts Negroni. So we're going to start with 3/4 ounces of sweet vermouth, 3/4 ounces of Campari, and 1.5 ounces of gin. Alright, once you have everything mixed, you can add your ice. And a Negroni is normally served on the rocks, so I don't stir it quite as long. I'm going to do about 15 rotations. Then you can strain it to a glass. And finish with an orange twist. Alright, and there's your classic Negroni made slightly different. So the name is pretty peculiar, and I've often been asked where did it come from, and I only recently discovered that it's a very old cocktail, and the name kind of has a cool story behind it. So it's from 1919, and the name came from a supposed count named Count Negroni, who requested that his bartender make his favorite cocktail, the Americano, stronger. Americano is soda water, sweet vermouth, and Campari. So gin was used to substitute the soda water, and the drink was named after the Count. So that's where you get the name Negroni from. Alright, and now we can move on to the Boulevardier. So you're going to follow the same steps. It's going to be a stirred cocktail. And essentially the Boulevardier is going to be very similar to Negroni, although the Boulevardier never was traditionally an equal parts cocktail. So we're going to follow the same steps. We're going to do 3/4 ounces of sweet vermouth, 3/4 ounces of Campari, and 1.5 ounces of bourbon. And the Boulevardier is normally served up or not on ice. So we're going to stir this a little bit longer, about 30 to 40 rotations. And then you can strain this to a nice cocktail glass if you have it. And normally you'd use a lemon twist, but the orange twist works really well for the drink anyway, so. And there you have it, a classic Boulevardier. So the story of a Boulevardier is a little different. It is a 1920s to 1930s cocktail, and was named after a monthly publication in Paris called the Boulevardier. So there you go, that's the story. That's a little bit of history for each of your classic cocktails, the Negroni and the Boulevardier. So if you like this video, want to learn more about cocktails, share, like, and subscribe, and till next week, cheers.